How's it going, guys, and welcome back to the channel for a news update on Jedi Fallen Order's highly anticipated sequel. In my last video, I mentioned that you guys should stay tuned on the channel because EA had their quarterly earnings call, and that there was potentially some news for EA's 3 upcoming Star Wars games that they have in development. And we did find out some important details on the release window of Jedi Fallen Order Sequel, so we're going to dive into that, as well as a few other things that were said that imply release windows of EA's future Star Wars games. Now, before we get into that, we do have a quick sponsor for today's video, Owner Saber. Owner Saber's huge special for May is coming to an end, and the details are as follows. They will be releasing 4 100% off codes to their YouTube and Instagram. 2 of these codes will be for dueling lightsabers on their store, and the other 2 for Xenopixel lightsabers. They will be releasing 1 of each code on their Instagram, and they'll be doing the same on their YouTube channel in a video. So be sure to go follow their Instagram and subscribe to their YouTube channel and get on quick, because on May the 12th, all of those codes we just spoke about will be posted there. And they are still running 30% off on their Xenopixel lightsaber range until May the 12th as well. So go follow those socials through the link in the description below, and another big thank you to Owner Saber for their massive channel support. So, earnings calls for EA are something that we take pretty seriously, as we tend to get some key information about EA's upcoming Star Wars games. Battlefront 2 literally got confirmed on an earnings call, so they're always worth keeping an eye on. Now, EA didn't really have much to say about their slate of Star Wars games on the call specifically, but they did release their slate of releases over the company's next fiscal year. So they released this alongside the call, and as you can see here, Q3, which was the initial launch window for Jedi Fallen Order Sequel that everyone thought was going to happen, only has Need for Speed and NHL. So that confirms that we will 100% not be seeing Fallen Order Sequel in 2022, like insiders have recently been suggesting. So that just adds more credibility to them. They've again got that right. But switch the focus to Q4, and they have major IP written down in the Q4 slate. Now, how do we know that this is a Fallen Order sequel? Well, process of elimination and logic. It pretty much can't be anything else, and this was just backed up by Tom Henderson as well. Now, I know most of you see Q4 but don't actually know when that is. So this would mean that Fallen Order Sequel will be released in January 2023 to March 2023. So that is the window that it seems that we will be getting the Fallen Order Sequel, which, to be honest, I am actually pretty happy with. I know a lot of people are going to see that and say, oh, they're not going to release a Star Wars game outside the holiday window, and you'd be fair to assume that, but Andrew Wilson, EA CEO, did touch on this in the call. He basically said that times are changing and launch windows aren't as key as they used to be due to most of their games becoming live service. So they're not as concerned with launching their big games in traditional launch windows. Of course, Battlefront 2015, Battlefront 2, and Jedi Fallen Order's first game were all released in this holiday window, which would have been Q3. But that trend seems to be changing, which I think is good to see. It basically means that we can expect EA's 3 Star Wars games whenever they're ready. He did also mention that the push for this major IP to be released in Q4 as opposed to the expected Q3 was largely due to giving the game's developers more time to polish the game. And their new approach to release windows means that they'll be given all the time that they need, so there will be no rushing to meet deadlines, which is what happened to both of EA's Battlefront games to coincide with the launch window and the release of The Force Awakens and The Last Jedi. So expect Fallen Order Sequel to be refined and not rushed out the door. The potential of this game is so high, and I can't wait to see it. In my recent video, I dived deep into Jedi Fallen Order Sequel and everything that game could entail, so be sure to check that out in the top right corner of this video. But yeah, it looks like Fallen Order 2 will be coming out January to March 2023. Again, process of elimination, it can't really be anything else. And basically everyone within the industry has pointed it out as the sequel. But that is it for me today. A shorter video than normal. What do you think about this release window for a Fallen Order sequel? Be sure to let me know down in those comments below, and if you found this video informative, be sure to drop a like on it to show your support, and subscribe to the channel if you are new, as we prepare for what is going to be the biggest Star Wars celebration in a long time. But that is about it for me today. Thank you for watching, and have a good one.